What's happening, everyone? Early start here today. We started ripping the car. Subframes dropped off it. Parts here that we won't be using anymore. And really just getting the shell down to, you know, taking everything, removing everything from it and getting it ready to start cutting the front off it. This morning we got dry ice delivered, which makes ripping the sound insulation, sound deadening off the car so much easier. You can see how seriously cold this is. It just pops off so much easier than normal. Like, that's a hell of a lot easier than normal. You can see it's even frozen underneath pretty much. Yeah. This is my first time using dry ice. I see a lot of people talking about it online, and it's definitely worth it. Makes the painful job a lot easier. You can see the car from the underside, and the entire floor pan is frozen solid, even through the standard under sealer on the car. And we're at it about 45 minutes. We have almost all of it done. We put the car on a big angle on the lift so we could get the dry ice to stick to this last section here on the back. But like, floor done, chopped off really easy. It's impressive stuff, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, what would take almost a full day is an hour's work. And yeah, I wish I knew this about 10 years ago when we first started building cars and all of that, but impressive stuff. It's crazy that it just chips off in a whole piece like this. You could be 15 minutes trying to get that off, and one slap of the screwdriver, scraper, and it just pops off. Good shit. So we've been making good progress so far this morning. We have a box full of sound insulation. There's a lot of weight in that now, to be fair. A couple of other bits ripped off. The front here, just been cleaning down the seam, so I'm going to cut this off now in a second. Michael is drilling out all the unneeded brackets inside in the car, and definitely making progress. We're going to rip the rear parcel shelf out, taking out all the old seat brackets and things that are not needed, because obviously my seat needs to be as close to the ground as possible. All the rear safety belt original pieces, just chop out as much as possible. Very good for the first day at it so far, to have all the sound insulation off. We're about to start cutting and losing all the unnecessary parts, so let's get stuck in. More waste, and definitely going in the right direction today. Very, very happy with the progress. 2 front tubs cut out. We're trimming back the seams here for the clearance that's needed for the extra steering angle. Michael has all the brackets drilled out of the inside of the car, all your pieces that are unneeded. We have the rear parcel shelf removed. So really a lot of stuff done in one day. I'm very, very happy with it. Very happy with the progress for the first day on the car. Definitely been working hard, the two of us, but it's great to see the progress, and it's great to see it all coming together. Next job for us is we're gonna cut the back of the car off, and then we're gonna start cutting out the rear arches so we have enough clearance for running the car very low, and in case the car is ever on bigger tires, we have the clearance from the start. It's good to be at it though. It's a good way to start the new year. It's great to be working on a new project, especially at the moment because we can't really do anything else because of the lockdown after Christmas. So we're basically locking ourselves into the workshop for the next couple of months. But at the end of it, we should have a new badass drift car, so I'm very excited about it. Right, let's cut the back off. that's it for the first full day working on the car. Myself and Michael have been flat out and we got a lot done. I'm very happy with the day's progress. Here we have the full rear section of the car, front section, the old tubs, little bits and pieces of metal we don't need, sound insulation. I cut out the rear tubs just to finish up the day, so we're ready to start filling this with material tomorrow, so we have a lot more wheel clearance. Bit of grinding and tidying up before we start putting in the metal. But rear section is cut off the car, other tub cut off. So hell of a lot of cutting today, but a lot of painful materials out of the way. And we're ready to start tomorrow with working on the new rear tubs and get them lined up, trimmed up, tacked in, welded. So good progress. I'm very happy. I think it's gonna come together quick enough, fingers crossed. But in general today was a good day, so let's see how tomorrow goes. So we're back at it on the second day. First job up is the rear tubs, so we have them cut out from yesterday and cleaned it all down this morning, so we're ready to start welding. Michael's just cutting out the sheets now. 1.2 mil steel. Tack them in and hopefully be getting another nice piece of the puzzle done today. Oh, you're at the back?
Yeah, all good.
So we have the first tub welded into the back of the car. It is actually, after working out, very nice. You can see the extra clearance we have in there. Now it's just to cut off the excess material and I'll run a sealer when we're finished. But yeah, I'm very happy with how that went, and we're making really good progress. So you can see from the inside as well, it's just tidy. We put a bit of primer on the inside to stop from rusting, because it's going to be hard to get in there with the paint gun after. So yeah, one side done, on to the next side.
It's going on well.
Not too bad. Good progress again, enough.
Yeah.
A little update. We have the excess of the rear tubs trimmed off. So this is kind of the finished product now. And I'm very happy with the results. It's nice and tidy. Lots of clearance. And it's out of harm's way. What I really love about doing tubs like this, over cutting your car out like a lot of people do, is the issue when you have your car cut out is you have a lot of tire rubber and debris build up right in here that you constantly have to keep cleaning out. Where with a smooth tub, everything is closed off, there's no smoke getting into the interior, and it's a quick wipe clean to knock the bits of rubber that are just stuck to this panel. So I like it that way, especially on the S chassis. Cap off the back of them at the end. We have two bolting points here in case we need to use it for mounting the rear panel after, because the back of this car is going to be a little bit different to my other cars. So yeah, I'm very happy with the result. Turned out really neat and tidy, and great progress for the second day. Now we're just getting our seating position, just gonna start working on that because I want to have the seat mounted before we send the car to get its roll cage. I've been caught with my height before of having a roll cage done first and then like being really tight for space to get the seat exactly where I want it. So now we're going to build a roll cage around the seat in the perfect position, and definitely the best way to do it when you're building a car. So get the car bow seat in now and see how we're looking. We'll be sitting as far back as possible. So day 3 in the workshop at the S14, all under the bonnet of seam welded now. So it's coming out pretty nice, happy with that. That's what I was at today, and Michael and myself are mounting the seat. So we have the seat in our ideal position now, and just putting in the floor plate so the rails sit level on that. Base plates from underneath to sandwich it together, and onto the back We have this fitted, which is our spit, so tomorrow we can turn the car upside down, bolt this spit onto here, and then we can swing the car around and get at all the underbody sealer. So for the third day, I think we're making really good progress. It's a lot of work, but it's nice to see it taking shape. So it's a busy day again in the workshop. It's our last day with the car before it goes for the cage. So the lads, you can see the smoke in the workshop from grinding. The lads are actually taking off all the under sealer underneath the car and under the arches, and I'm stitch welding the chassis. So it's coming together. We're about to put it up in a spit in a minute so we can turn it upside down. But yeah, see, it's coming together nicely. So all stitch weld there, stitch weld under the bonnet, smoky in here today. We have the seat mounted as well, so brackets are finished. 4 brackets, seat as low as it can go. So good progress. So that's the last day we have the car here before it goes for the cage. Got all the sealer off. There is tons of under sealer, which we, well, not tons, but many kgs. That's one pile just from the back section of the car, and it's very heavy, dusty shite. Cleaned all the sealer from all the arches, all the underside of the car, all the sealer removed. And we've stitched welded the car as well, so all the seam welding is done to the chassis. We blanked up some of the holes which we won't be using anymore with plates, and we did the same to the firewall, so you can see they're all blanked off there. So firewall is nice and safe. A lot of work done in 4 days. We stripped the car during the week, removed all the sound deadening, the windscreen removed, cut the front off it, cut the back off it, rear tubs, ground off the sealer. We seam welded the whole car, made up the plates with the holes, and the seat is also mounted. So very, very successful week. Right guys, that's it for this week. I'm very happy with the progress we made. We're going to be spending a lot of time next week just ordering all the parts we need for the car. We'll already have some parts arriving from partners during the week, so excited to check out the new parts we have for this car. And yeah, that's it guys, so thanks for checking it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the build process so far, and I'm looking forward to keeping you all updated as we progress in the coming weeks. Take care guys, see you next week.